Welcome to Get Golfers Moving. If you're new here, these videos are all about moving you from a desk or from working from home to getting you into a position to swing the golf club to your best ability, or just to get your body moving and break up the day of sitting and slouching over a desk or laptop. So if you can sat at your desk today and you're feeling a bit tight across the upper back, hips, neck area, you're in the right place, because over the next 10 or 15 minutes, we're going to free your body up to allow you to either attack the rest of your day or get on the golf course or driving range. All you're going to need for this video and for all of these videos is a mat, and sometimes, in like today's video, a golf club as well. So we're going to start the video on our backs. We're going to work through a little bit of breathing, a little bit of stretching, and then we're going to take ourselves into a standing position, ready to go and attack the rest of the day. So if you're going to take your golf club, we're going to need it for the start of today's session, and just come down onto your back on the mat. And what we're going to do is take your golf club and hold one hand towards the head and one hand towards the grip. And from here, just get nice and comfortable and just tuck your shoulder blades under slightly, feet up near towards the bum. And now from here, all you're going to do is really focus on some breathing deep within the stomach and just hold this club up and above your head. So deep breath in through the stomach and a deep breath out. Good, just take a little bit of control of your breathing. As what's always important with these videos, we're spending 10 or 15 minutes getting our body kind of moving and firing. But also what's really important is our breath as well. When we're slouched over a computer or sat down for long periods, we end up breathing from our chest instead of breathing from deep within the belly area. Good work. Now all I want you to do with this club is just to start to drop it down towards the ground behind you and back up. And just as you breathe and as you exhale, just feel that you can stretch this a little bit further each time. So just take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and just let the club fall a little bit more, still trying to keep the lower part of your back on the mat. Don't let yourself come up into banana back, really trying to keep the lower part of your back against the mat. If you're struggling to keep your lower back against the mat, just tuck the feet up slightly and kind of push into the ground with the heels. Just kind of lift your tailbone off slightly, or just stay in what's a comfortable range for you with your arms. Just keep control of your breathing here. Good work. Now come all the way back up to the start position. And what now I want you to do is bring our feet up. So we've got a 90-degree bend in our hip, knee and ankle. So we just bring both legs up into this position and still hold the club up and ahead in front of you. Now from here, all we're going to do is bring the club onto our thighs and just create a little bit of tension here. So just as you push there, you feel like you need to work quite hard in the stomach area to keep everything stabilized and everything still. Now what we're going to do from this position is just reach our left foot out as far as we can ahead of us, keep our right knee where it is, and then just bring it back to the start position. And then alternate to the right side and back in. So we're trying to keep everything really still apart from this one leg that's moving. You're going to find that it's a little bit harder to breathe from here, so just still keep an eye on that breath. Make sure you're trying to breathe from deep within the belly. Just a few more here. Good work. One more each side. And the other side. Good work. Take both feet back down onto the floor, and I'm going to bring you all the way up and over into a kneeling position now. So just from a kneeling position, just bring yourselves up from the floor onto our knees, and just with the golf club, what we're going to do is place the grip of the golf club down on the mat, both hands on top of the head, and bring ourselves all the way up onto our knees, and then we're going to bring one leg up into a lunge position. So I've got a grip of the golf club down on the floor, both hands on top of the head of the golf club. I've got my left leg forward, right leg back. And all I want to do from here is just from this position, just rock myself forward to get my knee behind my hip. And as I do that, as I bring knee behind hip and squeeze this bum as hard as I can, I'm going to feel a stretch come in the front of my right thigh. So I'm just keeping myself nice and upright, and I'm just rocking forward and really trying to squeeze all of this back area of this right side. And then I'm just going to release it. And then go again, rock forward, squeeze as hard as I can. If you need a cushion or anything underneath your foot, that's fine. Just squeeze, 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 and rock back. A few more of these, just rocking forward. And back. Just a few more of these here. Rock in, squeeze everything behind you, and come back, one more of these, rock forward, knee behind hip, squeeze the bum as hard as you can. Good work. Just swap to the other side. The other leg forward now. Now with right leg forward, left leg back, we just do the same movement. We rock the hips forward, we take a knee behind hip, and we squeeze the bum as hard as we can. And release. It's a great way to release off the hip flexors, but it's also a great way to get the glutes activated a little bit harder. When we sat down for long periods, we find that our bum just gets really kind of hot and flat, and that's not what we need for a nice, strong, efficient golf swing. So by going through these movements, we're freeing up the front of this hip. We're also kind of working a little bit on the back side to get that firing a little bit more for you for when you move onto the driving range or onto the course. So just a few more here, doing great. Squeeze, 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 and take a rest there. Good work. Come now into a standing position, and I'm going to turn and face you to make this a little bit obvious. All we're going to do is take the same grips as we did before, and just let this slide down our thighs, okay? But what I want you to do is really try and force this in against your thighs to get into this nice position. And then from here, all you're gonna do, keeping your back nice and flat in the back half here, we're just gonna slide this a little bit lower down our thighs until we feel a little bit of stretch in the top of our hamstrings, and then just bring this back slightly. Just drop back down, feel the stretch, and back up. You're in full control of this movement. Really try and keep the club nice and close to your legs. Back up, a few more of these, all the way down, back up. Good work. Put the club to the side for now. We're done with that. I'm coming back into that position with the feet in the same width. All I want you to now do is take a little bit of a bend in your knees and just let the upper body fold over completely. So we're just really trying to let this upper body become very, very heavy, and I'm just bending from the lower back all the way through my upper back, and now let my head and arms become really heavy. Okay, so almost in like a really, really bad posture. But what we're doing here is we're allowing ourselves to flex over from the spine, which is a really important position to be able to get into. And now I just want you to take control back of your breathing. You've probably forgot to breathe, so take back control of that and really think about breathing from deep within the belly and into the lower back. Good, and with every exhale, just imagine yourself getting even heavier. Good work. A few more deep breaths here. And last one. Good work. Then just slowly bring yourself all the way back up. So just brick by brick, bring yourself all the way back up to a standing position. And then from here, just roll the shoulders off the back. Let the neck relax. And again, pull the shoulders back, round together. And now just take the arms with them, so the hands all the way up. Big stretch round. Open up. 2 more of those. Hands all the way up. Big reach. And the last one here, hands all the way up. Big reach. And round. And just like that, guys, time flies. Fantastic work today. Just getting this video on, getting this routine started is a great step in the right direction for you and your golf journey and living a better, pain-free life. Well done for sacrificing a little bit of time today to work on yourself. You fully deserve it. See you guys in the next video.